Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. My name is Teo, and we're going to be playing some Genshin Impact today. Glad to see you there, Finch. We've got some fun, stupid plans happening this weekend. Oh, there's a download? Oh no. Well, you get to watch me watch this. Look at my beautiful face. Fontaine. Yeah, we're doing Fontaine today. Fontaine. Come to think of it. Okay, so if Fontaine is the... And this is an assumption I'm making. If Fontaine is the darkest region, like country, like darkest storyline, what do you think is the most lighthearted, like chillest, happiest, like, woo, we love being here kind of a place? As far as like the story goes. Mondstadt or Leeway? It's not Leeway. Certainly not Leeway. Because Leeway, in my opinion, vies for the second saddest. Mondstadt? Yeah, that makes sense. You could make a mild argument for Inazuma, but like a little too much conflict. Mondstadt, literally their whole Archon quest was like, oh no, a dragon is attacking our perfect town, and then that's pretty much it. Oh, wrong button. After war, Inazuma is still kind of on edge. Yeah, I forget there was a whole war. Yeah, no, it's got to be Mondstadt, right? They've got to be the chillest. Like, they're not exactly happy, but they're certainly not, like, pain. Hey, Mecca, great to see you. We're just talking about what we think the happiest of the countries are, because if Fontaine is, like, the most painful one, trying to figure out which one's super chill, good, you know what I mean? The opposite. And we came to the conclusion of Mondstadt, because everywhere else has too much conflict.
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him!
What? We literally walked inside. We're not even leaving.
Traveler! Hey, Traveler!
Oh, stopping Marcel.
Marcel, what are you doing over here?
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list.
The way he just short stops, yeah.
No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vache?
That's a long
I
story.
erased all records of that name. So, unless...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up, you've already been convicted.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it? The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to
This
me all
super
along.
close up on his
I
eyes.
just never... Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards. I don't care.
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
I'm with the guard on this one.
Please. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super terrible things?
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans? Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs?
Damn, that's a strong line, Nouvelette.
Very well. I will grant your request.
Your Honor,
Remember,
I
this is
fear
supposed
that-
to be one of the darkest
I will
scenes
go
in
with
the
him.
game.
You do
Oh,
not need
jeez.
to worry about any escape.
In that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands,
This
Chief
is
Justice.
spooky? Oh, jeez.
Thank you. Thank you.
Super
Your
pumped
Honor.
about that. Oh, what? My quest location's involved in a quest? Frick! All of us building up like, oh, spooky quest. Meanwhile... Wait, what? Oh no, that's not the one. This one. Okay, I was like, that's not right. If I had $1 for every time I was about to do a really important, like, quest, a really important thing in Genshin Impact, and I got screwed over by quest tangle, I would have quite a few dollars, and I would be very upset. Who is this rando? What do you mean? Like the random quest? What are you talking about? What is it? You and Poe encounter a strange tale while scrolling through a certain part of the Court of Fontaine. Oh. This random side. Not a clue, dude. Oh, it's Charlotte. Cool. I'm gonna get a camera.
Huh? Isn't that Charlotte?
Why does she
Who's
have
your friend, and
a
what are they
garter on her
chatting about?
thigh? She's giving me a lens. Oh, cool.
Please, with the cherry on top, Charlotte. Journalist extraordinaire.
Tired of watching an NPC have a
Please
breakdown,
tell me
really?
You're joking. I read that a gang of criminals tricked the Gardamex by disguising themselves as blubber beasts. It's true, isn't it? It has to be. I've invested all my savings into graph adversarial technology and even taken out a sizable bank loan.
What was that zoom out
I'm
for?
begging you like the beggiest beggar in all of begdom.
What is
I
happening?
need you to calm down a little, Miss Lapine, Pauline. I admire your passion for your research, and I don't mean to dash your hopes for those, big-ticket orders. But I'm afraid I'm not joking. The Blubber Beast incident was a short story mailed to us by an anonymous amateur author, written in the style of a true story. It sounds like they're just discussing a story, but why does this Miss
Just speed through this is pretty much irrelevant to everything. Bet.
Funnily enough, but to
Be
our
gone,
surprising truth,
Charlotte.
Since so I knew this.
Oh gosh, I do want to watch her breakdown for some reason.
Uh-oh. She really sounds like she's in pain. Hey, Charlotte.
Plus, you've already seen the whack camera stuff I
Traveler,
have.
Paimon, it's you.
Quest gives you a fancy camera
I was in
gadget.
the area taking some photos for a story when I got to talking to Miss Lapine Pauline about her research.
I'm so sorry.
She read
But
an
her having a
article
breakdown in the
paper about
background
a
is
criminal
literally
who
so
evaded
funny to
Gardamex
me.
detection by
Especially because
disguising
Charlotte's just like,
themselves as a
oh
blubber
hey traveler, I want to tell you about this. When she's just like
Inspired by this story,
dying.
she spent a lot of Mora researching
Mecca, you were
counter-criminal
right.
image recognition technology.
Originally this was an event
Her
where
aim
we
was to improve
salvaged her
font. She was
losses.
hoping, but
Interesting.
unfortunately, this is a new situation for us. It's
Light
such a
speed
pity.
activate.
It seems like wait, Miss Lapine Pauline.
I'm gonna pick a fight with a Gardamek, head to the opera at Biclez, and get a one-way ticket to the Fortress of Meropide.
Wait, what?
That way, I won't have to repay my debts. It's the only way I can afford to keep on living.
Yo,
Whoa,
that's the most
there's
metal
no
thing
need
I've
to
ever
go that
heard.
far. I mean, come on. Actually, instead of going into the technicalities of that, how much did... Okay, well, escaping to the Fortress of Meropide over a sum like that seemed...
Not anymore. It's not just my savings that are gone. It's my life.
Don't despair, Miss Lapine.
I
This
really expect her to
prototype you've
jump
given
off the
me,
ledge.
The camera,
She's
the
a pretty
rapid
fun
focal
NPC
length
though.
adjustment is a very use. So your research, absolutely. So keep calm. Take.
I can't if this is true. Maybe.
Come on, stop daydreaming about you.
And I can probably speak to some people. There's no time to lose. I need to get to work.
Wow, she's
Early bird
just
gets
done
the
with
worm.
her. I swear, this is me having a breakdown though. I have a breakdown and I'm like,
Understandable.
the world is over. Life could never go on. I'll fight a cop and go to jail. And then, like,
You know what?
seconds later,
It
I'm
takes the
like,
right
you know,
person
I
to
could
get the
do
most out of the
this.
new
And I'm like,
technology.
fight again.
In your hands, it's sure to capture some amazing. Thanks a lot, Charlotte.
This NPC has the biggest mood swing you've ever seen. Which is the biggest mood, honestly.
Totally didn't expect Your
Also,
worker.
Mech, I'm surprised
The
Laney's
boundaries
not here
between
tonight.
Yes, that's how I'll phrase.
Is he doing something? Alright, can I do the Archon quest yet? No. Wait. That's not the Archon quest. I can do the Archon quest. Sweet, okay. Good point, yeah. It's the one at the top now. Okay, yeah, thank you. But yeah, you have any idea where Laney's at? It's not a big deal, I'm just surprised. Also, do I have any of those things to give this? No. No, not really, we're just busy probably, yeah. Haven't explored Fontaine yet.
Is this the
True.
place? You
It's
said
the
she's
least
here,
I've explored,
but
I think.
what do I need to do to see her?
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well? Oh, in that case...
Vache.
Ah!
Hey,
Yes,
It
that's
works.
it! So you heard it too!
Vinier, it's me! It's me, Vache!
Vache. Vache.
you also haven't built characters
I'm
from Fontaine,
here,
so you've
I'm
had
here.
no reason to go.
Where are you?
Yeah, I have
Vinier?
no characters from
I'm
Fontaine that I
coming
really
for
want to
you.
build.
I'm finally...
I mean,
Wait,
in my current roster, I want to build Nouvelette and other people, but... Wait, why does he have to be
Vinier,
careful? It's just
is
a
that
fountain.
you? It's me, Vache! Vinier!
A danger fountain.
Vache. Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me.
Is this the dark scene you guys were telling me about?
You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
It's been more than 20 years. I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me. Ah, I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this? Vinier, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
What are you saying?
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top-tier attorney one day.
Oh my gosh.
If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia itself. If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks. It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
You... Wait, you are not Vinier. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vinier. I am the sacrifices. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals. But we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea. I'm Cressy. I'm Lemony. I'm Azine. The only one I am not is Vinier.
Why?
This is
But then-
so painful.
Where is Vinier?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you. This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did?
He low-key deserves it, you
If
feel
she
bad,
would
but all of this is
despise
the
you
direct
for what
consequences
you
of his own
became.
actions. Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I...
Still dark and painful.
You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not is Vinier's beloved.
Holy... Jeez.
From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vigniere's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
No! Yeah!
So it's really
She
moving
can't
here.
hate me. Let me see her, please.
The most
Have
brutal
mercy.
moment in history, and Traveler
You
just in
still
the
don't
background.
understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vigniere. She really doesn't want to see you anymore. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
Am I about to watch him get murdered?
Vache. Vache? Vache. 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 Drown.
Later, the guards find the culprit of this. Lost his soul. What? What does that even mean? How can you measure that? That's freaking brutal, dude. What the heck?
Finally, we have some time to do shopping. Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Freaking Paimon. We just watched a man get brutally murdered. And Paimon just walking through. Finally, we can go shopping. Mecha, that's
partner.
some real
I knew
sociopathic
something great
behavior,
was going to
brother.
happen when
Not
I
really,
woke up
but
in
that's
such a good
pretty
mood
brutal.
today.
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
Everybody's so
It's a
pumped.
pleasure to
What
see
the
you
heck?
both again.
I can't believe we just watched a guy get drowned by his victims and like soul broken to death.
Oh,
And now we're
that
just
I
like,
believe. I'm
shopping,
easy
good
to work
day,
with
nothing
and
can break
always
my
brings home the
stride.
bacon.
Like,
Who wouldn't treasure having a partner like me?
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days, Navia. What have you been busy with since the trial?
It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the court
Poisson.
since then. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a
like now
memorial
you
for my
just watch
father.
your childhood
We
parental
never
figure
held a
die.
memorial when he first died.
Oh,
since
yeah.
everyone knew that even if we
Oh,
held one back
gosh.
then, no one was going to come. This time, though, everyone in Poisson,
Poisson.
and even many people from the court all attended.
So his name's definitely been cleared now. That's what we like to hear.
It's been the dearest wish of Demoiselle all along.
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. I'm so glad I didn't give up on the case all those years ago. Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, so that moment we just watched was very powerful, and like, you're right, he did, at least to some extent, really deserve some kind of divine punishment or whatever. But like, he killed all those women, their consciousness all came together to kill him, right? He also killed that one dude who like he dissolved him on stage, the guard, right? And I think it would be literally so funny if it was Vache, 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 and then some dude named Alan just Vache, drown. Like he was also there. It'd be so funny, just lady appears, guard, lady appears, like
Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say
That's so
I knew
funny.
she would be there, and there was no way she'd just let me go.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte? Journalist from the Steamboat?
Does Steambird only have one
Way back
journalist?
when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all over me. Wouldn't take no for an answer.
She was all over me.
I believe the story was called
No, but
The True Heart of Darkness. Secret Tales of the Yellow Rose.
To be fair, though, it was a really flattering feature. So, we've been on pretty good terms ever since.
You still don't understand how
she
we
was
got
trying
that
to lean on our
many
friendship to
robots
get me to
during
do an
that fight.
exclusive piece on the
Like,
serial
that
disappearances
many robots
case.
during that fight, that was a lot. He was super rich. I think that was the answer they ended up giving us. But you're right, that is a lot. It's weird that they couldn't have tracked where they came from with that many of them,
Anyway,
you know?
I told her to make
Like,
sure
surely
that when she
people
writes
would
about
see
you guys
them
entering the
wandering
opera
through
house with the
town to
critical
get there,
evidence,
right?
that you both sound really cool.
Hey, yo, let me get 80 robots. Yeah.
We trust Charlotte's skills with a pen for sure.
Oh, man, what was I...
And in other news,
What was the other thing,
I also
though?
took
Yeah, as soon as you
Miranda
said that, I
out
thought
for a
of another problem. The real question, can they swim? Can the robots swim? I hope not. That's a
while you were
nightmare.
investigating Vache's head.
Could you imagine
Lorand
being a
gave testimony
convict
on my
and you're
father's
running
behalf.
away and you jump into the water and you start swimming away and the
It was
robots
thanks to
start
her that we
swimming
were able to
after
turn the
you?
tide.
It's so
wanted to thank her.
scary.
I mean, there's also no point in being awkward all the time.
What I
So
still don't
we took the
understand
chance to
is
reconcile
how did
with each other.
he like water murder the guard without anyone seeing him? They never explained that. How did he remote activate water thing?
Anyway, now that
Like
the
they
case has
never
finally been
talked
solved,
about that.
perhaps
There's
it will
underwater
slowly
robots
begin
with
to
massive
fade from the
ballistas.
public
Horrible.
consciousness.
Let's see, 10 of those gunners,
Actually,
let's get 50 of those
there's
sword
still
ones.
one last thing I need
Do
to
we have
do.
the budget for a cannon? I love the idea that there's like a drive-through, like a
should pay a visit
McDonald's
to my
for
father's grave
fighting
and
robots.
tell him the truth about
Uh,
as well as how it all ended.
hey yo, can I get a number 11? Alright, that's
Just how
a
much
sword
people
robot
still
with a
look up to
shield.
him. To
Anything
this
else,
day.
sir?
That includes me, too.
Do you want any knives with that? Like,
Indeed.
We want to go too. We also think Callus is a really admirable person.
but yeah, they never told us what's up
Sure
with
thing. I'd
the
like you
remote
two to share the
detonated
moment with me.
guard. Like how they
After
did that.
all, without you,
That's your
there
kind of
might not have been such a
conversation,
positive
robots?
ending.
Yeah.
And in that case,
I suspected
everyone,
Nellis, how
let's
dare.
be off.
Well, because he said
Considering
Yeah.
these are the only
You're right.
suspects it could be,
It's been raining
and then he was wrong
nonstop
about
for a
one of
few
them,
days
and he
now.
was like, my apologies, whoever. And I was like, that would be quite the plot twist, Genshin. That would be very good. Also, what happens if I pick the other people? Because I picked
This
him
is where
right
my
away.
father's grave is.
What happens if I pick the other ones? Will they take them to court and then
To be
fail?
perfectly honest, even I haven't been back here for.
Oh, they won't let you pick the other
long
ones?
time.
I just got lucky?
There's
Hey,
something
Lainey.
already.
Great to see you.
Wait, that figure.
You suspect they had things in their mouth, like how they had poison movies? Oh, like an arsenic
Isn't
pill?
that Nervalette?
Yeah, but for
Why
that,
would the Chief Justice be here?
the guard would have to do it on purpose, but he
Not
didn't.
yet.
It was done against his will. We just finished the super dark part where the guy
I should
gets
have
drowned
asked
by a
before
bunch of
coming
ghosts.
to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh,
I'll say the guns in this region, good
I was
old-fashioned
trying
water
to say
gun.
there's no
Yeah, but
need for you
people would
to
have seen him
apologize.
spray him with water. It was a
I wanted to
crowded
show
room
my
full of
father
people.
how much I've grown. But still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur
And we know what's his
Neuvillette.
bucket didn't have a hydro
In any case. So
vision.
why did you come to
know.
Poisson?
Poisson.
Well, ever
How did
since that
Neuvillette
day,
not sense the magic
I've
water?
been
He's a
turning
literal
question
dragon of
over and
water.
over in my head.
Interesting question.
Just what is justice anyway?
I'm not sure if you can smell.
There was once a
water
time
like
when
that,
I
you
didn't
know?
want to believe that there could be
Is it bad
anything
you
more
made
important to
you
humans
originally
than
made fun of
life
the drowned by
itself.
ghost scene? No, I just
rather
made
than
fun of
that,
it, kind of.
It's probably more truthful
We're
to
talking
say
about the
I didn't
guard who
believe
died,
humans were capable
and how it'd be
of
so
resisting the most
funny
basic instinct of living
If
things.
that guard
that they could rebel against
was
their
there,
own nature.
all those women were like, "You
consider
did this, you
certain
did this," and then
things
he
to be
shows
more
up, "Hey,"
important than
like.
their own lives.
His favorite
Which is
food
also
is
why I
drink of
didn't stop
water.
your father
He can
from
taste the
beginning
difference,
that
like they're
fateful
completely
duel.
different drinks. Yeah, I know about
I
that. I know that
believe
bit.
that a truly
But
innocent
I
man
can taste the
would never
difference
throw
between
away his
like
life
every
that.
bread in the world, but that
If
doesn't
there
mean
was
I can
nothing,
just know where bread is at all
should
times.
have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival. But Mr. Callus proved me utterly and decisively wrong. If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day.
Literally
Mr.
every time up
Callus
to this
made the
moment
choice
that I've
he
heard
did for his
serial
daughter,
disappearances
for his
case, I've been
associates,
thinking about like
for many people
cereal.
completely
Like
unrelated to him. And in the end,
Fontaine is fresh out
from
of
perspective,
Cinnamon Toast
I could say
Crunch.
that he did it all for the
You could
sake
never.
of justice. A justice that's higher than life itself. So
You
you
don't
asked me
savor
why
my
I
water?
came here.
Yeah, me either.
I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callis in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days. That high and mighty chair in the opera Epicles indeed
You don't like
insulates
cereal?
one from many important things.
That's pretty un-American of you.
Señora de Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
Nuvolette has a beautiful voice.
I'm
But,
sorry
like-
for being mad at you before.
How do I put
So,
it?
you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh? That reminds me of Silver,
How do I put it?
one of my guys.
There's something weird about his voice acting.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Nuvolette has autism.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
No, I'm American. I'm from the South, fully American. All right, and I hate it. I'm also from the South and fully American, but I like cereal. Indeed, he do have autism, yeah. It's okay to dislike things. I don't care if you dislike cereal. I don't like it that
Paimon's
much.
never paid respects at someone's grave before.
Is she gonna...
Did Paimon do anything rude there?
Is she gonna stand?
Oh, Paimon didn't know that was a thing. But Paimon doesn't know what she would do if she
Are we
came
gonna see
by.
Paimon stand on the ground?
Oh no. Paimon hopes Miss Navia won't be too mad.
Look at this face. That's so funny. Just got him. That's so
Anyway,
funny.
Neverlet is still standing around
You don't like
there.
sweet things for breakfast?
It's
Fair
not
enough.
often that we can catch him alone
Yeah,
like
he's
this,
just
so
staring at the
Why
sky.
don't we go talk to him for a bit?
You're from Puerto Rico, but you do not act like it. Yeah, I've seen your cooking videos. You certainly don't.
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
Mm-hmm. We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see, I see.
You watched some cooking today and you
Then
were
is there
disgusted?
something
Oh,
that I can
jeez.
help you with?
Sorry, that was mean of me, Lainey.
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this since you're usually super busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped
No, because
us
it's a
solve
common
one of the
gesture for you to
greatest
start cooking
mysteries in
dinner at 6
Fontaine,
a.m. there.
and it would be my pleasure to return the favor.
Jeez. That sounds delicious. Oh, this whole thing.
Your sibling.
Pretty sure I'm
Another
halfway done.
blonde-haired
Halfway? No! I want to be all the way
I'm
done.
sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description. If he ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure he followed our laws to the letter, and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epicles. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
You think I'll like prison? I've been told that before, unironically.
My apologies. My investigation has still not reached. However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness. Which is all to say, I've been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
So when Lena
How do
told
those
us that
stick
he
up
heard
like
a
that?
human voice from the room where the Oratrice's chorus
What
stored.
the...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate.
Sir, do you think
In
I
any
like
case,
Newbie
I am
more than
inclined to
Shin,
believe
huh?
that the Oratrice does have a methodology of its own.
No,
Just do not
Newbie's
have
the
enough
hot white hair
information.
person in front of
Based
me
on
right
Farina's
now.
reaction, I doubt even she had
Those
any
blue
idea
things
what
are
was
not
going
here.
on.
What?
She managed to bluff her way through it.
What do you
though.
mean? They're right
The
there.
time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama. While we do intend to get to the bottom
What do
of
you...
this,
What?
for now, we regret to say that the
Hair
Fatui
not there.
Harbinger
Am I being
just have to bide his
gaslit?
time in the fortress of Meripede. If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
If you ask Paimon, Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
It's just autocorrect.
Is
What do you mean
there
it's
anything
autocorrect?
else you'd like to ask me about?
Oh, those blue things are hair. I know they're hair. How do they? Why? How gravity no work on them? What? Oh, they're not hair. Cool. How gravity not work on them? That's the question.
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea.
Special ribbon magic? Yeah, I
What
guess.
is it really?
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vache and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research.
Where's the primordial
There used to be a
sea?
special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today.
Hydro daddy physics, yeah, I
Most
guess.
of Tivat's life forms were first born in
Antenna?
that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface.
That's where
What
primo
Vache
gems come
discovered
from.
must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
If child has jiggle
So
physics, it's not
that's how
surprising
it
that
is.
Nuvi's blue hair strands have no
you
physics
really
at
know
all.
everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But
Nuvi's
If that's the case,
physics that were
why
here
would people,
went straight to child's junk.
at least people from Fontaine dissolve in that kind of water.
Indeed. Why would the primordial sea, which was known to engender and nurture life, suddenly reverse itself and devour life instead? To be frank, that also doesn't match my understanding of this world and its laws. There must still be some unknown
If we have
secrets
floating
around
water
the people
cubes,
of
I
this
think we can
land.
pass in the weird
Is
strands
there
on his head.
anything
No, we
else you'd
can't.
like to ask me about?
Also, Wesley has jiggle physics. Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
What?
Oh
That the
jeez.
sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good. Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
That's right. It was Linny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no
You
choice but to
tested it?
confront this prophecy directly.
Speaking of that cryo man, you hate him for
Rumors
one
have it
reason.
that this
What's the
prophecy
reason?
is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow. This is the first time that we've ever heard of it.
Your name's in
Two
his
parts
name,
of
you
the
can't even
prophecy
see
have
it.
already
Oh,
proven
jeez.
correct. The rising sea levels
That's rough,
and the ability
buddy.
of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be more vigilant and stay on the watch for further signs. Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite
Trying to figure out what
seriously.
your name is now.
Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tivat for this purpose. If the rumors were true,
Anyway, you hate your
perhaps
name?
this
Oh, I'm
prophecy
sorry.
is the conundrum left to Farina by
I
her
hate my birth
predecessor.
name too.
But with Farina being
Yeah, I'm
where
on
she
another
is,
account. You went straight to
really
Cat's
trust
Tail
her
to
to
check
solve
if
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me
Of
about?
course you did. That's so funny.
Very well. It was my
You
honor to
are?
provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with you.
Kind of
It will
surprising,
soon
but
be
cool.
time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memoria.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects
Oh,
today because you
there's a
have to
video
get
that talks about how,
Crime
or
and
it
villainy
shows
do not
every
have the day
time
off,
a character
and so
refers
justice
to
must work
Nouvellette,
around the clock
and they
as well.
say Monsieur every
This
time.
is merely the nature of the Justice's work.
And Paimon never does. But then after the scene where Nouvellette beats up Child, every time after that, Paimon says it.
Alright, you've got a point. Huh?
You do it for Roughly, you did it for
just
Child,
noticed
you
that
did it
the
for
rain has
Baiju.
stopped.
Of course you did. Well, does Baiju have jiggle physics or no? I'm gonna imagine probably not. Just a guess.
You know, we've been walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula Bay?
Oh, I don't even have one yet. Frick.
Navia said something.
How come TwitchBot won't censor that? That's a great... Wait, yeah, why is lesbians off the table, but dick isn't? Baiju has jiggle physics in different areas? Like, where? I played Star Rail again and now starting to really hate Flying Lavender Melon because Star Rail's version is so much better. Oh yeah? Is Star Rail's version like a GPS or like a robot? Because that sounds correct. What does the game have me do now? Also, I read the title, A Tea Party Most Thorny, and totally read A Tea Party Most Horny, and I was like, what is that? Well, I don't like that.
I stand before it, alone and
Just a tea party with Lisa.
Yep, here's the room.
Oh, the echo here's so bad.
Now that the serial disappearances case has been solved, no one's going to come out. Why don't we stay and rest up here for a while? Even machines of Fontaine? Oh, come on! This place isn't that. Oh, fine. Remember that detective story Paimon read before? Well, the author is about to release a new book, so Paimon wanted to buy it as soon as it came. Then it's agreed. Come on, let's get some sleep. We'll need...
Star Rails is a phone, but person-wise we got March 7. Yes, that's her name. Wait, what? March 7 is her name? Baiju has...
It's also like a social
Wait,
documentary.
what?
Ooh, it's actually pretty good. No, Paimon just spends a bit more time sleeping than you, that's all.
March 7th is her name, and she's the best.
Excuse me.
Interesting.
But do you know if the Traveler and
Cool.
Paimon are lodging here?
Huh?
No, they're not.
Who are you? Paimon doesn't
Don't give
recall
out your
seeing you
name to
before.
strangers.
Wait, you're not here to give us trouble, are you?
Throughout
A blonde
Twitch,
traveler
TikTok
and a
Live, you
chatty
alone
girl.
are immune to censoring. I alone in the sus one.
Seems they sent me the right way.
Hey, what do you mean by chatty? Paimon's always careful not to talk too much. Most of the time, anyway.
March 7th,
It's an
your
honor to
first
meet you
main.
both. I was sent from
That's
the
so
Palais
interesting.
Mermonia. Monsieur Novelat wishes to see you. It
My mom's
seems we have
birthday's in
something
March.
important to discuss
Hey,
in
I'm
person.
Great to see you. The echo does suck, I agree.
See us again already?
Got sent to jail, you see. No, we're in, not yet. We're at,
Has something happened
what's this place called? We're in the sewers.
Not privy to the
We're in the
details.
sewers with
It would
all
be
the
best if we came to
gangsters and
Palais
mafia
Mermonia
people.
and ask Monsieur Novelat in person.
We will likely go to prison soon, though.
So, but...
Now that I've delivered the message, I'll take my leave.
She just jumps off the balcony into the water.
We haven't left the room for
I will
a few
take
days,
my
so
leave.
we'll head over once we freshened up a bit.
When the actual date of March 7th hit, all you saw was March 7th videos, and you only saw that. Oh yeah, this weekend we're gonna do a Honkai Star Rail thing. So I need a Honkai Star Rail player there to help me out. We're gonna do not like the gameplay, but what's it called? A tier list of character drip. So if if people who know stuff about Star Rail could be there to help me, it's because tier lists don't have characters' names written down, so I'll need help looking them up. You're busy yapping out Genshin character physics and the fact that you never get censored. It is wild that you're not getting censored right now. You forgot to mention Criminal Part 5.5 with the balloon thing. What? Balloon? What M4? Why? What's the shock face? Oh, just Laney? Yeah, I agree. When Paimon was an illegal floating object? Oh, yeah. Sweet.
Huh?
I think we're gonna do
Why are
tomorrow
you
for
just
the
standing
tier
there?
list.
You daydreaming or thinking something over?
You and Mecca
Yes,
are right here
I
waiting
did
for that
send
stream.
someone to
Heck
fetch
yeah,
you.
it'll be tomorrow night
But
probably.
as for what I'd like to discuss next,
Your AR-65 in Honkai Star
I
Rail?
still have some reservations.
Given that
Jeez.
we've already made the trip
It's only been
here,
out for like a
just
year,
promise
hasn't it?
that you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed
For
have
like a year
something
and a
I'd
half
like
now.
to ask you to do. However, you should wait until after I tell you the details, then decide for yourselves whether you'd like to help
You
or
read
not.
this Hong Kong
The
Rail?
situation is this. If I'm understanding you correctly, the Snezhnayan harbinger known as the Knave has essentially requested a diplomatic meeting with you, correct?
Your AR-20.
I heard that
Jeez.
she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely
does hate
advise you to
yeah.
refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to
Do
deal
you guys like
with
her
the
with
matter.
her long hair or short hair
No.
better?
We shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Also start with characters of at least some decency with clothing.
Well, you see,
No over-revealing there.
the
Really?
ones
That's
that
cool.
owe an explanation.
You prefer short?
If we keep putting
I
off
like
the
her long
meeting,
hair, I think.
it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible the result wouldn't be restored relations, but a complete falling out.
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Ahem. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I think it's really
I
funny
must
how she
clarify that
relies on
interacting
people.
and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
I love Nuvolette.
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many.
And I have stupid shorts
So
on.
I only hope that justice will be served in this matter.
She's really afraid of that
Deliver
woman, the knave. Yeah,
I'll
that makes
go
sense.
find someone to arrange the meeting.
I'm not gonna read that, lady. That's too sus to read out loud.
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way,
She's so
Miss
hot.
Farina?
Yo, her eyes, what the hell? You're pushing how far you can
Lady
go before
Farina?
getting censored.
Oh, yes,
You love the
that's
Wonderland
right.
vibes?
Just
Yeah, me
like
too.
you said, a tea party.
You still don't get the hype?
I
just
should
think
thank
she's
you
hot.
for providing the pastries. They
A
look
5?
delectable.
Ayo, what?
To make this tea party even more lively,
Women in suits,
I've
man.
invited someone
There's something
else
special
to join
about it.
us today.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered Eudex to me.
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
Arlecchino's the most
First,
attractive
I
to
would
you,
like
as we
to
all know.
thank
Yeah.
the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of by you.
Her eyes are cool.
Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. Please don't misunderstand. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood. Perhaps due to the reputation of the Fatui. There's no getting around
You've never
that.
actually truly sent for a character.
All
You still
I
don't
meant
know
to
why.
say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years.
Well, who do you think is the most attractive
people
character
are
in
well
Genshin?
off, and the children lead
That might
happy, fulfilled lives. That
This
is
mental
something
chess, yeah.
truly worth cherishing. and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Udex Nuvilette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes,
You don't know, there's
as
too
you
many
surmised,
choices. Also, because I
understanding
don't need to look
child
at my
situation is
computer.
indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both
Since I
diplomats
don't-
from Snezhnaya,
since I need
as
to
well
look
as
at my
the Tui
computer and
Harbingers,
talk. Oh, okay, yeah,
Child
that
and I
makes
have
sense.
always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my
Hey,
capacity
great
as
to
his
see
attorney,
you.
I request
I don't know
that
how you
Child
want me
be
to
turned
say
over to
your
Snezhnaya.
name, so if you have something
We
you
have
want
a
me to call you, let me know and I will.
responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve
But yeah,
what has
account review,
happened
we can
to
totally
him
do that.
together.
The rules
So-
governing attorneys only apply before a trial has
But yeah,
concluded.
welcome to the chat. Glad
Since
you're
a
here.
verdict has already been
Give me
rendered,
just a minute.
we see the case
Here.
as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
So, we're doing the Fontaine quest stuff right now. So, spoiler alert if you're not there yet. And I think after this cutscene, we could, if you guys are down for me to do an account review, we can do that. Say your name however you want. Fac, cool. That sounds bad to say it that way. You don't know what that is? Oh, I look at their account, like their characters, and talk about it. That's all an account review is. I will say, if you can come to the stream tomorrow, we could probably do that best. Have I ever done full account reviews? No, actually. But I have you lovely people in chat to help me, as you always do, which I appreciate. But tomorrow we're doing like a little tier list thing, so we'll have a lot less pressure. It'll be a lot more chill stream. So if you want to come tomorrow, that would probably be the perfect time to do it. I think a lot of times when people do full-on account reviews, they'll have someone give their account information to them and they'll log in and look at everything. If you want me to do that, I can. If not, you can just friend me and I'll look at the characters you want me to look at. Either way. Yeah, hop on my Discord and message me either way. Take the person's UID, copy it, and do a site called Inca Network. Interesting. Yeah, we can do that. It'd probably be easier to do it tomorrow. I don't know how to say your name besides Fact, so I'll just say it. Fact, do you think you'll be here tomorrow on stream? If not, we could probably do it after this. But if you're here tomorrow, it'd be the perfect time to do it.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay.
You can try that bet.
Why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However,
You love our
if you
keynote, but
absolutely must
if I say it
confirm
in
the
sync for
situation
all
of the
three of our
Harbinger,
playable kids, I'd be
I
lying.
have
Oh,
a
jeez.
proposal.
Fair enough.
Then Abe
But yeah,
showed up
Fact,
already.
feel free to join us
Well,
tomorrow for
Winnie
stream and we'll
did
do
say
that.
that Father will
And
be
anybody who
returning soon.
wants to do it, we'll do just a bunch of them tomorrow night. It'll be easy and fun.
We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time.
What was I
so we
saying?
kind of overlooked that information.
In the meantime, let's go get arrested, I guess.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the Knave.
It's because Farina thinks she saw it. No, you'll prepare your amber. Ooh.
Threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what means could the Knave possibly have to twist the arm of an Archon?
So maybe that's
Any
not
characters
very
you want me to
likely.
review, Finch?
Even though Farina can act a
It's okay if
little
not.
weird at times, she's
Oh yeah?
still
Oh,
an
your
Archon.
Diona's sweet.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears.
You'll also prep an amber? Oh, I
According to
bet.
reports from the
If
fortress
you'd like
of
to have your
Meripede,
account review to see one of your
Child
characters
recently
outshine
disappeared
literally
under
every other
mysterious
character on your account.
circumstances.
Hell yeah. Oh, child's gone?
The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of Meripede.
Ooh, we have 2 Amber mains
Special
in chat.
guards
No
oversee the
way.
fortress.
You never see 2 at
Its
the same
internal
time.
systems are extensive. Combined with the special
Do you have
characteristics
Dion at
of the
C6
surrounding
yet?
terrain, an escape should not be possible.
Do you have a
I suspect
5-star
that there's
weapon on
something
there?
else behind Child's
No,
disappearance.
Ah,
I was only
bummer.
willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is
We'll
my
look at
duty
it.
to see justice done.
Matt, great to see you!
This is what you wanted to see us about before.
Yes.
By the
I
way,
would
Matt,
like you
update.
to go to the fortress
Doing
of Meripede
Fontaine
and
stuff.
investigate
Just watched a
Child's
guy get murdered by
disappearance.
Ghost, about
This
to
was
get
my
imprisoned
proposal
to hang
during our
out
meeting
with
at the
Child.
Nave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I
and
offered
then,
to send someone to find out about
and actually,
Child's
tomorrow
situation
we're
and
doing a
report
fun
back
little
to
tier
her in
list thing
detail.
and doing a couple
The
of
Nave
camera
did not
reviews.
seem satisfied by my
Your only Max
proposal,
Constellation
but
character
she
is the
still
pirate.
agreed to
You
go
have a
along
grudge
with
against
it
her.
for the time
What?
being.
But Beta's great!
Her words were,
Yeah, it's
"We will
Fontaine
talk
time.
more once we have that report."
So that means
None
we
yet,
bought
even saving
ourselves
crowns for
some
the
time.
Harbingers? Yeah.
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss.
But yeah,
And
Matt, if you want to come
secondly,
tomorrow,
is the
we'll do a
consideration
bunch
of the
of
unique
account
nature
reviews.
of the fortress
I can
of
review a
Meripede.
character of yours if you want
Isn't
to.
it just Fontaine's prison?
You have a double crowned amber? That's crazy.
I would not define it so crudely.
I was
The fortress of Meripede is not affiliated
It was the only
with the
time
court
where I actually
system of
spent money on a
Fontaine
banner
paper.
and you only got
It has
the
always
pirate.
existed as an
Oh
autonomous
no.
entity. Early in Fontaine's
Okay,
history,
that's a
criminals
reason to
were punished
dislike
with
Beto. That's
exile,
fair.
not
Though I
imprisonment.
love Beto.
Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before.
Review your new
The
Valette
fortress
Beto?
of
Bet, I
Meripede
will.
may seem like a prison,
I'm gonna have to do some
but it should
Googling
in fact
after
be
this stream
regarded
to
as a
look up some
gathering
character
place
stuff,
for
but I will,
exiles. All we
Because I
do
don't know
is
off the top of
dispatch
my head
guards to keep
the
watch
best
and help
weapons for
maintain
new VRL
security.
Beto.
But
But
we
I'll look
have
it
no
up.
right to get involved with any other
You're probably
matters.
gonna crown normal attack.
Although
and
I
that's
do
it.
have a
You don't
personal
have any
relationship with
constellations,
the
so you can't actually
administrator
crown
there,
or skill in all to
neither
make them do
myself
damage.
nor the courts have the right to
Yeah.
be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly
Nuvalet's
investigate
aesthetics are so
inside the
good.
fortress
He's so
during
pretty.
your detention. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
I love that he looks like he's glowing blue, like he's got LEDs on. I bet his best weapon is the Cinnabar Spindle. Is the Cinnabar Spindle still better than the one that they made for Chiori, or is Chiori better now?
You two have my sincere
Like, is her
thanks.
sword better now? I forget
This
what it's
matter
called.
is of critical importance
Amber
to
main
Fontaine's
DPS
current
is very
situation.
constellation dependent,
Also,
really.
I hope that both of you can keep this
It's
operation
gonna be the hardest
secret.
thing for you to pull.
We will
to not
rendezvous
pull
at the
on, and we'll
fortress
save
of
it for
Meripede's
Frina.
entrance.
Oh,
on
New Valette?
Erinius once you prepare
Yeah.
yourselves. I will arrange for someone
That's
to take
fair.
you inside.
Which is why you fear Mecha, since he has C2 and multiple 5-star
Is there
bows.
something we
I have a
need to
C1 Amber, I think.
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress
Your
are
Amber's
nothing
100%
like
free
those
to
on the
play
outside
at
world.
this very moment. No 5-star weapon or constellations.
We'll be
Nice.
there on trumped up charges.
I've been told, or you've told me that she's pretty good, so I'm excited to see how good she is.
Second thought, is it too late to back out?
Please do not worry. Since you are sacrificing both your time and quality of life for the sake of delivering this report,
You're gonna pay us.
you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff, regardless of the outcome.
Do they actually pay us? Will they actually give us money at the end of this?
Let's go eat the best meal we can
And is the money
find.
reasonable?
So much that we won't need to eat another meal for a whole month. Your treat.
Are you leaving now?
Your treat.
In that case, please take this cake as
Aw.
a token of my personal gratitude.
We could do Let's Cake now. Anyway. Honestly, Amber only needs to charge attack round. Yeah, she's pretty good, but my one problem is she shares a Sands with your Eula. You only have one good attack Sands. That's rough. Yeah, meanwhile, none of my artifacts are good. That's not true. I think I have like one or two reasons. Like this is decent. This is pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's very good. But this is probably the best piece on my entire account. Lainey built your amber once, and it did double the damage as his. That's so sad. Maybe skill at Constellation 2. Yeah. Jail's kind of grindy? No. But fun once you get into it. Well, here's hoping I get into it. Oh, wait. Where am I going now? Jail is kind of grindy, but fun once you get into it is like such a funny thing to say out loud in the context of real life prison. Jail's kind of grindy, but you know, once you get your head in the game, it's like not bad. The DLC's pretty good. Is it time you mentioned that that's not Raiden's best Hyperbloom set? Excuse you me. In my opinion, I think it is. One sad thing, your main only did 20k damage. You started using a Raiden, it tripled the damage, and you're sad.
That kid was pretty good.
Raiden do
but
that.
As soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty.
Enlighten me, Lainey. What do you think is
Now that
Raiden's best
Paimon
Hyperbloom
thinks about
set?
it, we've always been super careful ever since we arrived in Font, but here we are, about to willingly send ourselves off to the fortress of Meropide. Maybe this is what they call fate.
It's her best EM set, but there's literally a
Let's just
set
try our
made
best
to
to
increase Hyperbloom
investigate
damage.
everything quickly once we get there.
What is the set?
Oh, what is that I
Oh
hear?
my gosh.
Is it the taste of a breaking story?
What the hell? Traveler's face reflected my real life feelings.
Here, Charlotte.
Oh, don't
Frick.
remind me. I
Could
invited
you
an eyewitness to
imagine
a case to
just
eat
hanging
him.
out, eating dinner with a friend, and a
Great
dude
material
just,
out of him.
hello!
He didn't even show up.
It's called Flower of Paradise Lost or
down,
something like
calm
that.
down.
That
This is
sounds like an
happening.
anime.
As a journalist, you should
Isn't
be
Paradise
used to this
Lost
by
an
now.
anime?
And as long as you can score some
Charlotte
juicy
smells the
tidbits from
story.
your traveler, you might still be able to recover the cost
I
of the
can
meal.
smell you.
You know we can still hear you, Charlotte.
Charlotte jump scare for real, yeah.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meropide.
Charlotte's so pretty.
You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please tell me all about it.
No way! We would never! We're just going there, Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neverlet told us to keep it a secret!
This face of being done. Loudly whispers, oh no, it's a secret. Why do I even try?
Huh? You're being arrested for that? Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose that's not completely unreasonable. That's pretty despicable.
So we get the
Almost
duct
as
tape, the
offensive
flying
as
lavender
committing
million
theft.
cannot be trusted. Should I bring your Amber or your Eula to review tomorrow? They both share a sans, you can only pick one. I would say Amber, because it sounds like we have another Amber to compare it against, so we can, like, you know what I mean? Have some compare and contrast. Although, if you don't want to be outshadowed and you want to do a character that's completely unrelated, Eula makes sense.
It's nothing particularly
You love Lumine's
newsworthy
expressions,
after all.
me too.
Oh, how disappointing.
She has a ditto face sometimes, though,
There's
you
still a
know?
chance.
Just blank.
Since you're going to be at the Fortress of
You like it? Yeah,
Meropide,
fair enough.
would you be willing to help me gather some
face is
material
so
for
flat.
a story?
About that, Paimon doesn't think we'll have any
Like,
time.
she looks dead.
Oh, it's nothing difficult. All you have to
You
do
also-
is think of a way
Oh,
to get
you
some
also
time
have a
face-to-face with the
Eula?
warden of the fortress.
Oh, nice.
He was awarded the
Your
honorary
Eula
title
is
of
better
Duke in
built, but your
Fontaine.
Amber is full
Sounds
of
really
free play,
cool,
so
huh?
make a great comparison.
Only those
Yeah,
who
do
have made
Amber, we'll do
significant
comparison.
contributions to the nation
Characters
have
that
been
do the
conferred
most
this
damage
title.
on your
It's
account are
incredibly rare.
supports.
On top of that,
Yeah,
the Fortress of Meropide
that's-
has never
that's
been under
rough,
the
buddy.
jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including journalists like me, knows anything about the person in charge there. Oh, if I could write an exclusive article about him, I bet it would sell a boatload of papers.
But it's also a lot of
make
damage,
it
is what you
sound
mean?
easy,
A lot?
but
Like a lot? Oh,
really
jeez.
depends.
I mean, I've built
course,
a
I
Hyperbloom
wouldn't ask
team
you
in
to do
such
it
a
for
way that I
free.
don't really
So
have a
this meal
DPS
is
on
on
it. They
me.
all just, like, smush together to do damage.
Anything you want.
Mecha, a Yelan main with no
Then it's
Hydro
settled.
damage goblet.
The food should be here any second, right?
Rough.
Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Paimon's a monster. Also, I think it's so funny that Paimon and Traveler are just canonically super homeless this whole game.
Well, guess we have nothing to regret now, so let's get...
So wait a second, what is the... artifact set you were saying? That's like supposedly better. Paradise? I don't see anything with paradise in the name. Flower of Paradise Lost. Elemental Mastery by 80, same as before. The equipping character's Bloom, Hyperbloom, Burgeon reaction damage are increased by 40%. Additionally, after the equipping character triggers Bloom, Hyperbloom, Burgeon, prior. Each stack of this lasts 10%, max 4 stacks simultaneously. Okay. Can still trigger its effects when not on the field. Okay. So that's cool and good, and maybe better. Let me look at the other one, because I'm pretty sure that Gilded Dreams is pretty solid, because within 8 seconds of triggering an elemental reaction, the character equipping this will obtain buffs based on the type of the elemental type of the other party members. Attack is increased by 40% for each party member whose elemental type is the same as the equipping character, so that won't happen. And its elemental mastery is increased by 50 for every party member with a different elemental type, so it increases by 150. And each of the aforementioned buffs will count up to 3 characters. This effect, I lost where I was reading. This effect can be triggered once every 8 seconds. The character who equips this can still trigger. So the thing is because it increases elemental mastery by, what's 150 plus 80? By 230, the damage boost it gives ends up being, I assume, pretty close to 40% or higher, depending on what my elemental mastery already is, right? There's a number, if I can get Rain's elemental mastery past a certain number, this is better, but until I get it past that number, this is not as good. Does that make sense? It's in Sumeru, and I don't have the domain. Okay. Gilded Dreams is the best elemental mastery set. You agree with Lonely, that one's better. Flower of Paradise is the best Hyperbloom set. I'll look into it, because I really think the math works out to be close to the same, to be honest. Don't worry about your Eula, she only hit 40k. Yours hits 170k? Jeez. Oh, you have a C6 Mika? Yeah. Or Micah, or however. Jeez, dude.
Wait. What?
Let's see. The highest you've ever hit was Child, but you don't even have that character anymore. It was 100k? Jeez. I don't think any of my characters break 20k, even on a good day. C6 Mika gives you crit damage and physical damage bonus, so you kind of need it. Fair enough. Oh, and you're only at C3 for Mika? You changed your mind. It's going to be hard not to pull on him. I kind of want him back, but I also want Farina. Oh, you mean Nuvolette? You want Nuvolette? Just do it, dude. Get both. Put in maximum effort to grind and get both. No Child, you want him back? Oh jeez. What happened to him that you didn't have him anymore? Do you not have the account anymore you had him on? Wait, is Child coming up soon? Yeah, I don't know if he's coming up for a while.
We're ready. Is this where the entrance is?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful.
Child is
You may
fun,
want to
but
step
his
back a bit.
skill timing sucks.
So you've
Criminal Part 6.
Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals.
Different account, you switch the
But do not
accounts, of
worry.
course.
is
You
not
got
nearly
annoyances
as
with your main
frightening
because of
inside
it.
as you may
Was a
think.
PlayStation Origin
You'll see
account,
for
and that comes with a
yourselves
few
once you are
problems.
down there.
Oh, that's rough.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you, but just thinking about being at the bottom of the sea like that gives Paimon the heebie-jeebies.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Wriothesley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too. He's that Duke, right?
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any
Basically,
of his
if you want to play on your
subordinates.
main, you're
The
required to
Duke
own a
rarely ever
PlayStation.
leaves the fortress of Meripede,
Jeez.
but that does not mean he is not privy to all
Having a
that is
PlayStation
happening
account is fine.
inside
The only
and
problem is trying
outside
to
the
top up.
fortress.
Mecca was
He's
saying
quiet,
if you have a
but
PlayStation
not
account, you
unaware,
can't open it on a
so
different
please
account.
bear that in mind.
Like open it on a computer or something.
All right. It's about all the time that we have to talk privately. I'm counting on you two.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good.
Let's just say you
Madeline.
cannot buy anything on the other thing.
I'm here,
Phone or
Monsieur
PC like even the
Nervalet.
Vulcans. You have to
These
buy
two
it
are
on
the
the
newest
PlayStation
convicts, I
and you like your
presume?
Vulcans.
Don't worry,
Vulcans.
they won't escape on my watch.
You never had any issues? Oh, with
Like we would try.
but then you're free to play? Yeah.
Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the Fortress of Meripede.
No, you don't need to have a PlayStation account. You just need to tie it to a Blizzo account in game. Oh. Phone supposed to become occupied. Progress cannot be made. I don't care about this random world quest. I will say, what I do want to do. Where is the Sumeru domain you were talking about? Is this the one? Yep, this is the one. Let's go unlock this, and if you guys want, we can hit it once or twice. Oh, wait a second. I don't have any condensed resin, and I don't want to do artifact grinding without it. Even battle passes, you could not even claim the lower rewards. The one you have to pay for on your PC or phone, you have to claim them on your PlayStation. Oh, that's interesting and weird. You might have found a way for you to review both your Eula and your Amber. Oh yeah? Tell me about it. Would I have to do anything funky? Actually, we'll start here. High ground. It's probably Sony's fault, because why not make people struggle? Yeah. Oh, it's so far away. Oh wait, no, that's not where I'm going. I'm going to the domain. Inca Network has a feature if you sign in where you can save builds to a certain character. Oh, cool. Yeah, do that. That's a good idea. If you sign and save your Eula build, all you have to do is click on Eula, then click on other build that has the same on it. Okay, perfect. That's what we'll do then. Waiting for my stamina to regen. Man, I wish I had Genyun on this account. Good thing you didn't do this on your Star Rail account. You're free to play on that? Yeah, that's nice. Do you have to both have an account to see builds? On the network, on the Inca network thing? I don't know. I assume you just have to put in the person's number, right? I assume it wouldn't ask for yours. Die, random birds.
There is no escape. This way through will all protect us.
I love bullying wildlife. The 9/29 day you broke your free-to-play streak. Oh, jeez. The two problems with your Eula and your Amber is that I don't level them to 90. Oh, wait. It's right beneath me? But, like, where, though? Aha, there it is. Then again, you never level anyone to 90 due to the cost, and you also don't level talents fully. Yeah. They dead, yeesh. Yeah, I do a decent amount of damage these days. No, but we can test it later. Okay, bet. Your Eula is also not 90? Yeah, fair. I just got, actually, check this out. A little bit of coolness. I just got this bad boy to level 90. The weapon, I mean. Which is pretty neat. I'm probably never going to get past Refinement Rank 1 because I don't want to spend any more money on this game, but... You think you might need a break free-to-play for Kazuha? Don't do it, man. You got this. You can stay free-to-play. Pyro and Hydro Slimes. Yeah, this team can remain the same for that. Probably. Your Eula's level 80 with her talents being 614, and you still hit 170 with her ult? Sheesh. Only how much money did you spend on Canadian Aether? You really want... I want Kazuha too, but like... You think Kazuha's not as good as people say? Really? Do you think he's better or worse than Sucrose? Because everyone seems to compare the two of them to the point that like... One of them's got to be better than the other at some point. You know?
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
Commit to memory.
Sucrose is way better. Really? I don't fully agree with you, but that is like you're welcome to that opinion, you know. Ouch, my bones.
Illusion shattered.
Let's dance.
But that's specifically C6 Sucrose. Okay.
Shine down.
Yeah, I wouldn't know enough about that. I don't have a C6 Sucrose. I don't have a Kazuha either. I'm just planning on getting him.
Rain cutter. There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Commit to memory. Make yourselves at home.
Skill issue. You're gonna fit in just perfectly in this stream, bullying me about about gambling of all things. Actually, my luck is pretty decent. I'm just not looking for a Sucrose. I have one. I have C0. C0 Sucrose is as good as Kazuha. Real? I don't know about all that, dog. Sucrose buffs elemental mastery, Kazuha buffs elemental damage bonus. Okay, interesting. But you don't have Sucrose at all. Okay, all right. If I get some good pieces on this, I might switch them. You shall make Kazuha a god like Nuvian Albedo and use the Canadian boy to fly to. Oh, guys, Matt's ascending again. Elemental mastery, energy reach. It's fine. It's mid. Okay, come on. Oh no, it has crit damage. Why did it have to be HP? Oh, this would be such a good piece if I had a character that used HP percent as a skill and wanted any of this. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna try again. Actually, does anybody want to co-op with me and grind and do this faster with me? Yeah? Bet. Get in here, chat. You think Kazuha's better, but you do really like Sucrose? Also, autocorrect made me spell it 11 times. Use it on Nouvelette? That's a good point! Yeah. That could be his off-piece. Matt, welcome in. What's your UID? Yeah, let me get it for you. 1 second. Huh? I specifically have things in the way of it, so it only goes out when I want it to. Hello? There we go. Alright, in the chat.
Illusion shattered.
Now we all have little floating orbs. You're welcome. What's the inside of this one? Let's look at it.
That we mentioned earlier out.
Oh yeah, the one that some people think might be Kazuha. Yeah. Or not, Kazuha's buddy.
Yeah, I got it.
You've been playing for over a year and still no Sucrose. Question, what are you going to do when you finish the story of Genshin? My best. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, so this one, after a character triggers a swirl reaction, all party members gain 50% animo damage. I don't have any really usable animo characters for this one. You needed Kazuha or Genki. Anybody else coming in? If not, that's okay. I think they are too.
That is weird to say.
Yeah, it makes me feel like I'm saying the F word. Or the rap song by Eminem, which is way worse than the F word, honestly. If you guys ever heard the song Fack. Brutal song, very inappropriate. It's Eminem, what do you expect? But like, it's one of his wilder pieces. What are you doing in Sumeru City? Matt? You can't even talk to most of the NPCs there. What are you doing? Oh, hello? You dare threaten the mighty Raiden Shogun and the Muso no Hitotachi? Die! We did that at the exact same moment. Hey, is anybody else coming in? Here, we'll jump in. Oh, you were condensing some resin. That makes sense. We'll jump on in. Oh, perfect timing. Come on in, bud. Wait, I could choose not to invite one of you? That's hysterical. Alright, I'll bring Nahida. Because she's probably my best I've got. Oh, you can bring Nahida. I'll bring Raiden. Those are my two best characters by far. Either way. Yeah, bet. That works great. You guys ready? Perfect. Finch is always the last one in. Behold. Let's do this thing.
Illusion shattered. To oblivion.
Sayuko Yulu. Wait, Scaramouche is growling? What is that even? What?
There is no escape. Far enough. Search for it. Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
I'm out of here.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
He was growling during his idle line in the party setup stream. That's very odd. It's what the emo fans want, Lainey. They want a growling emo boy.
Know your place.
Now you shall perish.
Hello? The enemy is flying because we're smacking him around so much. This is bullying.
Illusion shattered.
That poor mushroom man. Alright, chat. Pray for good pieces. I have
I'll sacrifice Sayu.
Okay. I have the best luck when it comes to pulls and the worst luck when it comes to artifacts. Let's see what we got. It's fine. Okay, come on. Come on. No! This is the exact opposite of what I want. Sayu's been offered as a burnt offering. Good. Great. Gosh freaking dang it. Geo damage bonus. Just what I want on my Hyper Blimpies. Finch, you ready? Okay, good.
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Hey, no buffs. Raiden's ultimate got about 16k at least.
Illusion shattered.
Yeah, what is wrong with your Wi-Fi sometimes, bud?
Shine down.
That doesn't... I don't think that should affect your internet connection that much.
Inazuma shines eternal.
That's what I'm saying, is what's wrong?
There is no escape. I'm out of here. Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Search for it. You dare to gaze upon me?
Oh, there it is. Totally lost track of the enemy for a second there. Did you slip to your artifacts in Star Rail? You have over 500. Good lord. Didn't Wanderer just... Scaramouche just flew off the side. Oh, that was really funny. Alright, chat. Oh, wait, what the hell is this set? Animo damage bonus. When charged deck hits a bonus. That's useless. Come on. Great. Cool. Perfect. It's Elemental Mastery. I'll lock it and see if I can upgrade it and get something important like crit. There's a spider in your water? You need the piece I have for Skara? Sorry, buddy. Brutal. Oh, is that what you're doing this domain with me for? That makes sense. Question is, the spider was... Wait, what? The demon man that gave you money. I'm lost as hell. 1,000 DM moments.
Illusion shattered.
Oh shit. Thank you, Sayu. I almost just died right there.
Torn to oblivion.
Speaking of that, I hear quick story time.
Shine down.
I just got a hyper move for 24,000, which is pretty cool.
Now you shall perish.
Upon the gale.
You had a fan at your house that was so dirty, it spat out random objects if you turned it on. One of the objects was a $100 bill? Who lost a $100 bill in your fan?
There is no escape.
Because you guys launch it in the air, I can't hit it.
Illusion shattered.
Last one. Last shot to get something worth it. You were talking to him when that happened? That's hysterical. That's insanity. Alright. Wish me luck, team. Hey, this could be a good piece. Alright, come on. Come on. It's alright. It's not bad. I don't want an attack percent piece for her, though. It's fine. I want an electro damage bonus. Anyway. Your voice started hurting after you were laughing so hard. Oh, jeez. Hey, Matt, do you need to do this place again? If yes, we'll do it one more time. But if not, we can dip out. Oh, Finch left. I'll take that as a no. Anyway, thank you guys so much for helping me with that domain. It went way faster with you.
My apologies.
Ayaka's outfit's kind of pretty. I thought that it was ugly because I haven't seen it on her. That's not bad at all. You can do it in your own time. Okay. Well, that's Scream, team. Be gone, thought. Bye, guys. Let me... Yeah. You're gonna prep your builds for tomorrow? I'm actually really excited for that. Team, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys being here and just hanging out with me and all the support. It means literally the world to me. Yeah, I'm really excited to see you guys tomorrow. As always, love you all. Have a good night. And I'll see you tomorrow at 8.